And what's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It is your friend, Cheap Loots. I love referring to myself in the third person. It is Monday. I was going to say it's Tuesday, but it's not. It's Monday, and we're talking about the new cards that are coming in Tuesday. So, 2K, we got some new shades of news. You know, we got a little peek behind the curtain, so to speak, to see what we got tomorrow. And, I don't know. It looks kind of cool, I guess. I don't know, dude. It's like I don't really get excited for these 2K leaks anymore. And I think the main reason for that is because my pack odds are terrible. Pack odds in general are terrible. So it doesn't like elicit excitement the way it did before. Even though the pack odds were probably just as bad in like 2K20. I don't know. I felt like I had more of a chance or something. I don't know, man. It's weird. Maybe I'm just numb to it, you know, at this point. So we got our first shades of here. We got Usman Diang, who I know absolutely nothing about. I know people come in here in the comment section all the time and they're like, how do you have a channel dedicated to talking basketball and you don't know about this prospect that came out this year? I don't know what to tell you. When I say I don't know anything about the players, typically I mean like sometimes I straight up don't know anything about the players. Like I don't know anything about Usman Diang. Okay, I'll be honest. Straight honesty over here. I don't know anything about this guy, like as a basketball player. 2, I do not know anything about like what they're going to be like in 2K. I'm sure there's a lot of people watching this video, and I'm not sarcastic at all, he says, that have been using gold Usman Diang frequently. So I'm sure you know all about it. Shades of Nicholas Batum. So I would assume he's going to be kind of like a 3-and-D slashing wing, which is good because that should be fun. I just don't get hyped for these shades of packs because the pack odds are bad and it's just like, dude, the Evos are too much work. One of these is going to involve steals, and I'm feeling like it's going to be Usman Diang is going to be the one that involves steal. He's not going to have glove, and the steals are going to be just a pain. I've evoed every player except for the steal ones because I'm not subjecting myself to that, honestly. Batum should be good, though. Batum should be really good. I think maybe Ruby Kawhi will finally get booted out of the lineup. I don't know, dude. Maybe. At this point, it's possible. Anything is possible at this point. Batum should be really good. He should be able to slash a little bit, maybe dribble a tiny bit, play pretty competent defense, and should be able to shoot threes at a decent clip as well. I have no idea what's up with Usman Diang, but the players are usually pretty on point. Like as far as their shades of comparisons, like a fully evoed Sochan is very similar play style wise to like Andre Karolinko. Andre Karolinko's just better, obviously, so it's gonna be interesting to see. I'm more excited about Nicholas Batum. I just need another small forward like real bad, so this benefits me for sure. Next up, we got Benedict Mathurin, shades of Jason Richardson. I like when I'm right. I did say that we were going to get, well, I said it was Johnny Davis, but I did say that we were going to get Jason Richardson, so it's cool that we are. J-Rich should be nasty, by the way. J-Rich is usually one of the better guard/wings in the early game. Like, there's certain guys that you always know are going to be very good in the early game. Jason Richardson, Blake Griffin, John Morant's usually really good in the early game, at least the past couple of years. Who's more of a legacy guy? Robert Horry, honestly. Whenever we get a Horry card that's usable in some capacity, he's usually really good. And then who's another one? Bargiani is another guy who's typically really good in the early game. So J-Rich should be really good. I would say that Jason Richardson is going to take the place of Victor Oladipo in a lot of Sweat Lord lineups. It just depends what his movement's like because there's no Jason Richardson in the game, so I couldn't tell you one way or the other exactly what he's going to look like from a SIG standpoint or even a jump shot standpoint. I don't know. Mathurin, I don't know. They had him very similar to Gerald Wallace last year. Obviously he's going to be similar to Jason Richardson, so if I'm not mistaken though, Benedict Mathurin is viewed as kind of a defensive prospect. Am I wrong about that? I feel like that might be accurate. I don't know. Maybe I should do research before I make these videos, but I do about as much research as 2K does before they put these cards out, so it is what it is. Couldn't tell you if Mathurin's going to be good. He could easily be the one that has the steals attached to him as well, but I personally think it's going to be Diang. So Mathurin's probably going to be something 3-pointers or something of that nature. Depending what his 3-ball is and his stats and stuff, he could be very good as well. Richardson will be good. If he can get like clamps, oh yeah. Richardson will be nice. I like Jay Rich in the beginning of the game. I feel like Jason Richardson was really nice in the beginning of 2K22 for sure. Yeah, the Amethyst Jay Rich was really tight. 21, it was either 21 or 20 when Jason Richardson was the domination reward, and he was fire too, so it is what it is. Then we got the final. Shades of Jabari Smith, shades of Chris Bosh. Bosh should be an absolute menace, dude. Oh, man. The strength is going to be low, so I will say on next gen, he's probably not going to be the most effective power forward / center in the game, but on current gen, he'll be fire. I don't know. Bosh was kind of sneaky strong back in the day, so it just kind of depends what they do with him, I guess. Jabari Smith can't play the small forward, which is fine. I mean, he's big enough to play the power forward. I mean, what they've done with player builds this year, it's possible he has a way better player build than we're used to. Not really sure if either of these two guys are going to be phenomenal. I mean, Bosh should be good. He should be able to stretch the floor, and he should be very good in the interior. But I don't know. It just kind of depends. We'll see. Either way. Looking at Jabari, I mean, he's 6'10 with a 7'2 wingspan. Looked at his player model, and it doesn't look quite as big as like Paolo's, because Paolo's got that Blake Griffin, like he's all swole for no reason and stuff. Jabari is kind of like Chris Bosh, where he's a little bit skinnier, but he does have some big old arms, so it should be relatively okay. And he should be able to shoot too, because I mean, his gold card is a 73 3-pointer, right? He's got his own release on quick, so I would expect that it's going to be on quick as well. They probably keep all these the same. He does have that Zach LaVine triple threat style, which is really good. Very underrated. I promise. It's weird people who have it too, like Kyle Korver. Oh wait, no, this isn't even the one Zach LaVine has. Like, Zach LaVine doesn't even have his own triple threat style, so never mind, actually. All right. Yeah, I don't know anything about this one then. I guess I don't know anything about Zach LaVine triple threat style, because quite literally Sapphire Zach LaVine does not have it. But they gave it to Sapphire Rick Smits, though. Cool. Awesome. They probably juice up his dribble sigs a little bit, but I mean, badge-wise, I mean, I think I've said I mean like 6 times, but you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. Was that an advertisement for a Ty Debo video in the corner of 2KDB? I'm sorry, what the was that? I'm sorry. What? Is this an option? I didn't know this was a thing. Okay. Also, like, why is this lady taking a selfie with a full-ass Nikon? Like, what? She got the little furry boom mic out there? Oh, yeah, just when I'm making fun of it, you want to get rid of it. Okay, all right, fine. He should be good, though. Like, his gold card is a 70 ball handle, a 73 3-pointer, so I would expect those to go up, obviously. I mean, don't expect, like, an 88 3-pointer, but he could probably have a 79 to an 82, somewhere around there. Ball handle, even if it stays at a 70, that's good for a big man, so it's cool. I'm sure he's a defensive prospect for sure, so I'm sure he's going to have a bunch of defensive badges, and then I would expect him to have, like, catch and shoot, probably go up to gold after the final, maybe, like, volume shooter and, like, green machine. I don't expect him to have a lot of shooting badges, but he should be good. Like, Jabari should be solid. Then we got Batum. Batum's nice. Like, that Batum release is solid. Go use the gold one. It's the same. I believe it's on normal timing if you want to try it out. It's very easy to time, especially if you use no meter. I mean, his little Sapphire at 81 3-pointers, that's giving me a little hope. I'm assuming his perimeter defense is going to be up. All of these will be different. He'll have good shooting badges, but I wouldn't expect him to be able to get limitless or anything like that, which is fine because someone like Nicholas Batum at the small forward, you're not going to need him to have that badge anyhow. And Batum looks massive this year, dude. That's the other thing. Like, yeah, he's 6'8". I'm not kidding. He looks like 6'10". Like, he looks about as big as Paolo. Like, I'm dead serious. Like, he does. I've run into this card a bunch in Clutch Time offline because obviously I don't get any of the promo cards, but like, dude, he's huge. It's ridiculous. It's a big boy. I would assume the badges that you can add are going to be similar. This card will be really good. He'll be the best. If you want to call him a budget card, which I still think he's going to be like 10K, he'll be the best budget wing in the game. Thought Robert Horry was good. Batum will be better. Then we got Usman Diang. He's 6'10 with a 7'2 wingspan. I believe he plays the small forward, I believe. That could be crucial. I don't know. I'll have to check his player model because I'm not really sure. I don't know if I even have this card. I don't believe I do, but I'll go spend the tokens on it, like just to test them out real quick. You know what I mean? I just want to see what it is. Like I will do that. So 67 shot three. Yeah, he's probably not going to be the best 3-point shooter. I would guess. Anyhow, I mean, maybe I'm wrong about that, but why would I be? So his jump shot, no one else has it. So I guess we'll freestyle it, dude. We'll try it out real quick. You know, I don't know. Not much to say. I'll talk about him more when I actually go and talk about the market, because I'll go and freestyle with him for a second and see what he looks like. The Giannis crossover is decent, though. Like, it's not bad at all. He's got Curry behind the back, too. Oh, this dude might be kind of nice. It just depends. I don't know. Then we got Mathurin. Mathurin's got his own jump shot on quick. No one else has it. He does have Michael Jordan dribble style, so he should move really well. They're going to keep these the same. Kobe's crossover. Ooh, he's got nice sigs, dude. He does. He has nice. I don't know who Ajay Wilson is, but his triple threat style is on a lot of high tier cards, dude. So that's kind of crazy. I don't know. I've been getting a little bit more into triple threat style recently because I realized it's very important to score on next gen. So, you know, it's all good. Leaner as well, normal leaner. But yeah, I mean, he should be good, dude. He should. It depends what they do with his defensive stats. They're not really great on the gold cards. So maybe he's not the greatest defender. 6'7" with a 6'10" wingspan. This is a big boy as well, dude. At the shooting guard. Yeah, this might be promising for sure. Anyways, let's go over to the market and take a look. All right, we're in freestyle. I got Diang out here. Diang has a pretty big player build, but I will say he looks smaller than 6'10". Like, he doesn't really look 6'10". Like, he looks about the same size as, like, Covington, you know, which isn't, like, horrible, but he doesn't look as massive as you would think. The jump shot is clean, though. Like, it reminds me a lot of, like, Kiki Vanderwee's jump shot. Like, it's very similar as far as, like, the release point and stuff like that. Like, it should be relatively easy to time if you're somebody who plays with the meter off, because it's, like, he has a very definitive release point up there. So it should be good. I mean, it's not terrible. It's definitely greenable. Like, you have a rhythm. He's kind of sluggish, but even the fade's kind of nice. This is definitely probably someone that I would look to pick up. I mean, Batum's obviously going to be someone I'm more interested in for sure, but I don't know. We could have a sneaky good guy with Diang over here for sure. Jump shot's nice. So either way, let's go take a look at Mathurin, because I'm interested in Benedict as well, and we'll start with Jabari. Yeah, see, he's 6'7". He looks about 6'7", honestly. Oh, the jump shot's quick, dude. It's quick for Mathurin. Oh my god, it's night and day compared to Diang, dude. It really is. It's fast. Like, he has a really fast release. If you're like a sniper guy and you can get this jump shot timing down on a consistent basis, like, you might be looking at like one of your favorite cards in the game. This release is nice. It's crisp. And it doesn't help that I've been sitting there using the Ochai, who has like the slowest release known to man. But, like, no, this is really nice. This is kind of hard to time for me anyway. You'll probably have better luck yourself, but it's good. It's a really fast release. It's just, it has a bit of a small green window for sure. So that's definitely an issue. But he also has like a 67 3-pointer as opposed to like a 73 as well. So I'm sure the card we get tomorrow will have a better, you know, 3-point window. But we'll see. We'll shoot some mid-ranges with him for sure. Yeah, because, I mean, some mid-ranges would make more sense because it's going to be comparable to what he's going to have 3-point rating-wise. And, yeah, at that point, it's a little bit easier to green for sure. Well, once you get the timing down, I don't know, man. It's decent. Like, it's not horrible. It's kind of fast, dude. Mathurin might be a really, really good shooting guard. I mean, obviously, if you got Jordan money, like, you're not going to be running Benedict Mathurin. But for all the homies like myself that don't have Jordan money, like, Mathurin might be somebody who you could run and could easily get buckets for you. If you're a 3-hunter, Mathurin might be the way to go just because of this release. Definitive release point, you can tell where he releases it super high up. He's bigger than a lot of shooting guards people are going to be using. You run into Marcus Smart and like Danny Green a lot. Danny Green's kind of big though. He's kind of beast. But once you get this timing down, like, it's nice. It's just a matter of, can you get the timing down, which I am struggling mightily with at the moment. But once I get it down, that latency is going to cause some issues too. With the latency online, you're literally going to have to release it pretty much only a millisecond after you press it down. Like, that's going to cause some issues. So I don't know. We'll see what he's like tomorrow, but he should be relatively good. Let me let this green cash real quick. Let's check out. Where is Jabari? Because I haven't really used him yet either. So Jabari looks 6'10" for sure. The release is good too on Jabari. Jabari's got a quick one as well. Yeah, he does. He's got a quick one. So this is decent, actually. Jabari could be nasty. Like, if you thought Paolo was good, if Jabari can shoot, which I believe he will, considering his gold card has like a 73 three-pointer, then like we could be looking at a premier 3-and-D power forward. Straight up. I wouldn't run him at center due to being mashed in the face every 5 seconds, but like this is possibly like a very good power forward. I mean, obviously Bosh is going to be better, but like I'm speaking more from like a budget perspective. Like, if you got money for like Bosh and like all these other guys, like you shouldn't even be watching this channel, dude, honestly. Like, you know what I mean? Like, what tips could I possibly have for you? But as far as like a tactical downgrade scenario, like you want to save that MT for more guys later, like Jabari could be nice. That's probably who I'm going to be running at power forward, to be honest. Like, I like Kevin Love a lot, but Jabari, if he can shoot, if he has like silver limitless, it's over. I'm definitely running him for sure. Honestly, if he has gold corner specialist, yeah, I'm definitely running him for sure at the power forward. Like, I have no reason not to. I will literally run him and Kevin Love. I don't care. I'm gonna be toxic about it. It's fine. So it's all good. This jump shot is nice. Yeah, I'm stoked for Jabari. Like, I'm hyped for Jabari Smith. I need him. He's gonna be expensive though. Just know you're gonna be paying $15K for a Sapphire, and I guarantee it's gonna be like blocks. If it's like rebounds, like Paolo, oh man, it's on. Now looking at the market, I don't think we're going to see too many crashes tonight. We're going to see certain guys kind of fall off due to like the Bosh news, especially with like Jabari. I think we'll see Paolo drop off a lot tomorrow. I mean, I know he's like a mash man, so people like him a lot, but I think once people get their hands on Jabari, I think people will start to sell off Paolo because they're not going to need him anymore. Like, I'm probably going to sell mine, honestly. Like, tomorrow, if he's still over 20K, yeah, I'm absolutely selling him. AK, with Batum coming out, it's possible he drops a little bit in price, but I don't think Batum's really going to affect his price all that much. Blake Griffin with Chris Bosh coming out, they're two very different players, though, so I don't know if it affects them too much, but we'll see. John Morant's not getting affected at all. Silencer guys aren't getting affected. No, not really. I mean, Diamond Jordan might be a little bit cheaper, which that's just natural progression, though. Intensity guys, I mean, Oladipo would be my guess for who drops in price, just because I think people are going to like Jason Richardson a little bit more than they're realizing. Once the gameplay videos come out tomorrow, I think we're going to see for sure that Jason Richardson is actually that dude. So it's also possible that Vince Carter drops too, because Vince Carter is going to be very similar to Jason Richardson and just like what they're actually bringing your team. Vince will still be a slightly better version of what Jason Richardson is, but once again, this is like what I would consider a very tactical downgrade depending on the price of Jason Richardson, because I mean, you have a card here in Vince Carter that's going for 200K. If Jason Richardson is under 100K, you're essentially getting the same level of production from the two, so you can net yourself 100K by switching out if you really like that play style. But once again, I guess we'll see. When it comes to Batum, I don't think he really affects the price of anyone except maybe Robert Horry. Like, maybe, but Robert Horry's already about as cheap as you can get an Amethyst at this point. Another person that I think's price is going to go down would probably be Marcus Smart a little bit. He's still 20K though. That's so crazy to me. I only picked this dude up for a challenge. I definitely got to get rid of him for sure. Like, while he's still like this ridiculous amount of MT. Don't worry, I'll be feeling the pressure tomorrow after I spend too much MT on packs and pull absolutely nothing. So I'm going to be just absolutely hosing my team after that. Like, you know what's up at this point. Scotty Barnes. Scotty Barnes will be down in price. He's still more than runnable too. Like, he is. Scotty's still nice for sure. Is he going to be better than Batum? No, Batum's going to be better for sure, but it's possible. The prices, as far as like what they're going to settle on, the 3 initial players for the first day or so will be 20K plus. It's possible. I even think Usman is going to be that because he's 6'10 and he plays small forwards. People are going to fiend on him, but he does have that slow ass release though. It's easy to green though. Big green window, slow release. Then when it comes to Benedict Mathurin, he'll probably sit around 15K for a bit. But depending on the badges he gets, he could be higher because that jump shot is really nice. And then Jabari being Jabari's going to be expensive. He'll be on that Paolo tier of being probably 25 to 30K. So just know that. Batum, I'm assuming he sits somewhere in the Danny Green type of beat. You know what I mean? He's probably somewhere between 15 and 20K, and he doesn't really move from that price point for a little while. I mean, if you can get him for lower, absolutely, it's worth it. But I don't know if it's going to be possible. Jason Richardson, probably that Oladipo price point where he might be higher than 100K and then drop down to like 100 flat for a little bit. We could see him get an Andre Karolinko price point, but I don't think so. Like the packs are cheaper though, so it's possible we see him at like a 50K mark. And then Chris Bosh will be like 400K because he'll clearly be the best power forward in the entire game, and it's not even going to be close. I mean, people are going to be running lineups with like Stephen Curry. Who is the Sweat Lord shooting guard? Oh, MJ, Scotty, Bosh, and I don't know who they would run at center, honestly, at this point. People like to mash a lot, so I don't know if they would run like DeAndre Jordan. I don't know. People might even run Zion and Bosh. Like, it's just the Sweat Lord lineup. To end all Sweat Lord lineups could be anything, realistically. So, as always, been your boy Cheat Bleeds. I'll catch you guys tomorrow, man. I'll be opening packs. I'm going to be frustrated. You know what's up. So, peace.